What up? Waking Ostrich here. Gonna try something a little bit different with my YouTube channel. My son has kind of stopped wanting to do a lot of the stuff, so he's really into Elden Ring right now. And we've been playing it for a couple of months. I will be streaming on Twitch at some point in the future. But for now, I'm gonna do what I call a rune run because we're trying to get some of our attributes up and he doesn't want me to go any farther in the quest that we're at because he wants to do it, which is okay. But I hope you all enjoy it. Please give me a like, give me a subscribe, share with your friends. Plenty of other stuff still to come. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so where I like to begin my little rune run, I start at the Erd Tree Gazing Hill, and I was currently at the round table. I do have a few little runes left, but to be able to upgrade any of our stats, we need our faith to be 40 and intelligence, I believe we need to be 50 to upgrade the things that we want. So we've got a lot of work to do. Right now I have 443 runes, and this is where I like to start. And I generally do all this on my horse. This portion I'm going to do on my horse, but the second portion I will hop off the horse and do it walking and running. I hope you enjoy this fun rune run. So first, there's these three guys right here. These guys give you like 300 runes a piece, but we're pretty well upgraded, so I can just one little slash. I do enjoy just going around and searching like new areas. I always find that fun in the game. Maybe I'm just kind of like an adventurer and like new things. But I didn't use my microphone. So I'm gonna hook up my microphone now. I apologize. It's amazing how one microphone can just make everything better. Anyway, as we were doing, I like to go here first. I collect some of this stuff on the way because you can sell all that and get more runes. And there's some guys over here that'll shoot arrows at you if you're not paying attention. They think they're sneaky, but they're not so sneaky. This guy keeps avoiding me. I don't know what he's got going on. He's feeling saucy today. It's a bit saucy. There's two guys in here. I may have already killed one. No, there he is. And then there's a guy over here holding a torch. But as you see, I started with 400. I'm already up to 4,000. And if you come in here to Pumpkinhead, which he just got a good blow on me. but we can take care of him in just a couple of hits. Normally he takes 3 hits on the horse. It's just he happened to knock my horse out. He got a good hit. Good job on you, Pumpkinhead. Next, I like to go over here. You definitely got to get these golden runes because those are worth like 200 points. And then I always find it funny in this game that I can just come stand here and this guy, he doesn't notice you're there, and when he does notice, he stops. And watch him not do it this time. There he goes. He stops and he looks at you. And he's like, what are you doing? So then I'll go over here and run away, and then he takes his time, and then he'll all of a sudden attack. But he's not very difficult to beat either. And let's see, where was I? Over here. So there are 2 guys in the front over here. I like to take them out before I go after the other captain that's sitting inside there. Because if you don't, then they sneak up behind you and they start interrupting. And something I found in this game is that if you are taking on one guy, it's not nearly as hard than if you're taking on 3 or 4 guys all at the same time, because they're all attacking you and you can only attack one at a time. Some of the hits that we have, you can definitely take out more than one guy at a time, but yes, I like to destroy things. It's fun. Now there are 3 of these bigger guys up here. They're worth like 1,000 runes apiece. And as long as you're on the horse, they only take about 3 hits, maybe 4, just depending on where you hit them. Oh, and he killed me because I wasn't paying attention to my life. But it's okay. So I got 8,000 runes sitting over there. I'm not even going to go to the other guys that I already killed. Sometimes I will. Sometimes I won't. It just depends on my mood. But I'm just going to skip past all of them and go in this direction. Because there's a path that leads right up there to where my runes are. And then I will try to make sure to pay attention to my health. I have a nasty habit of not really paying attention when I'm doing a rune run, because it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go right back and get my runes. I have in the past done a few things where I try to clear out as many guys as possible. And so that there's just no enemies. And I have cleared like almost an entire area over here. There's a few areas that are a lot more difficult that is almost impossible to do. At least at the level that I'm currently at. There is something up with my stuff because, there it is. I need to put this on so that I am stronger on the horse. Alright, now that I've killed these 3 guys, there's nothing in here for me to get, so. But I can come over here and there should be some of these little zombie looking dudes. And I don't remember how many runes they're worth. They're 166 apiece, so definitely take them out. I usually don't go for the goats or anything. They're like 11 points. And they're goats and turtles and things. I don't have the need to attack the animals that aren't really trying to attack me. But I'm going to go on down this road. And I'm going to head over to the windmill people, but there's a few little stops I got to make on the way. There's a couple guys here. And then there's, I believe, 3 more up here. And these guys with their little daggers always manage to get my horse. But they're not strong enough. Alright, so I'm going to hop back on my horse. I'm going to go up here past the finger reader. I don't need to talk to her. I've talked to her in the past. And I could just warp to the other side, but I don't want to warp because there's 2 guys down here. So that's some more points. And then I want to go across this broken bridge. And if you've ever played this game, you'll know that the worm face people are down here. They are kind of a pain in the butt because they do this liquid death stuff. And if that reaches all the way, then it like kills you immediately. But they are worth 541 points. I don't actually stay here and kill them. I am just going on through to the people that are up by the windmills. Because they're kind of fun. And they're like cultish. So, I don't know, it's just weird. But there's one guy right here at the bottom. It's like walking down there. And we just go and take that. And then there's a few more up in here. And there is a whole bunch of these guys as we go throughout this area. And as you can see, when I'm on the horse, I can just take them out and go. Because the entire point of doing this is just to get enough runes so that we can upgrade our attributes. So there's like, my son doesn't really like doing this part. He just likes to do the upgrade and try out the new weapons and fight all the bosses. And that's okay. I don't mind. Because it is kind of repetitive. It's just like when you're playing Minecraft and you have to go and you have to mine certain things. Would you leave me alone? This is what happens when you kick me off my horse. But as you see, there's like 6 of them. And they are definitely awful. But now I'm clear on the other side, so instead of going all that entire route again, I will just go to over here by the windmill people where I was. And then I can get back on my horse. And as you can see, all the characters are back, so that just gives me like some extra points. Oh, and when these guys drop something, I definitely go pick them up because that's a golden rune 3. That's worth like a couple. I think it's like 500. Maybe it's 1,000. It's worth quite a bit though, so it makes it worth it. Some too. There we go. Ha ha ha! Another golden rune. That's what I like to see. And I gotta remember to heal. Alright, we'll go back up here. And there's a few guys here. And a dog. Dogs are kind of annoying. They're not too bad in this one because our weapons are strong enough and we have enough life that we can take them out. But some of the dogs in some of the other areas are And I've already defeated this guy up here a long time ago. He is a little bit difficult when you're first trying to beat him, but after you learn his moves, he's really not so hard. And there's 3 of them over here, so we're gonna take them out. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. It is a right-handed weapon. I can make it go on the left side, but that's a different button, and it's not as strong going that way either. But now that I killed all them, now I've got to go find some more guys. I've already killed all these guys. Oh, look, another Rune. Oh, and there's somebody I missed. What did they give me? A human bone shard. Wouldn't you just know it? I have no use for those. I generally just sell them off. But there's another little section over here. It's this way. And you got to be careful in this game about jumping off into other areas, because if your height is too much, it'll just kill your horse and kill you possibly. It's very obnoxious because there's no rhyme or reason to it. There's some places you can jump off and it'll be fine, and then there's other places where you should be able to jump off, but it won't let you, and it kills you, and it's awful. But doggy in there, and then we come over here, and there's a few more of these zombie guys. So they're really easy to kill. They don't usually fight back. Some of them do, but there should be another dog somewhere. There he is. He's stuck in there. But take him out, and then as you can see, there's one more windmill over there, so we are going to head to that one. And there should be 3 guys walking along here that you can get on your way and take them all out. And then there is a crowd of these cult followers up here, always dancing and singing. But there's also some skeletons that blow up, which, if you kill them, they're worth more points. But when they blow themselves up, you still get points for them. It's just 25 instead of like when you kill them. I believe it's like 100 maybe. No, 42. But as you can see, they just kill themselves. The guy had a mushroom growing out of his head. Alright, after I finish that, then I like to go over in this direction. There is a big crew that is down here. And if I go here, there should be 2 guys. If they didn't already walk away, they already walked away. But there's 2 guys over here. You can get them. And the other 2 guys have already walked down to this area, so you can come down and take them out. And then this is where the big crew comes in. And let's heal, because there's a lot of these guys over here. They're all fairly easy. There is another pumpkin head over here, and there's 2 giants, but it gives you a lot of runes. That's why I like to do this run, because I don't remember how many exactly it is, but if you go through the whole thing and kill all the guys, I want to say it's like 70,000 runes. And there are some professional people that play this game, you can check out there, and you can see them, and they'll have like 400,000 runes, and they'll just be walking around with them. I never do that because I'm always afraid I'm going to get to somewhere, and it's going to be a little bit too difficult for us. And once you die, then you might lose your runes. And when you put in a lot of work to get those runes, it is very difficult. And it's very disappointing. But there's a few more guys here, but I want these guys to stop, so I'm going to go take out one of the giants. They're fairly harmless. Like, they do some damage to me, but they're not very strong. But now, because there's only one, they're going to stop pulling this cart, and then I can go take these guys out. If I can hit him. And there's a couple guys over here. And those fire guys are so annoying. They take out your horse. It's like, why would you hurt the horse? Seriously. And if I go up here, there's a bunch of guys up here too. They're just kind of hiding out, doing their own little thing. And there's two more over here. This bowman that likes to hide. And there's another guy that's over here relaxing by a tree. Take all of them out. And then there's some more of those zombie guys over here that we can go take out and get all of our runes. Like I told you, they're pretty simple dudes. You know, I imagine them as they used to be the villagers and people that lived the life, and they weren't the soldiers. But now they're all dead and zombies, so they're just wandering around aimlessly. But some of them do have swords, but they're pretty harmless. And this guy's got a magic staff, but he's not very strong. Two more soldiers over here, and I will go ahead and heal. And I just spotted a guy right here. And there's a guy running away with a chest. I don't know what he's got. Probably nothing. Yep, nothing. I'm sure at one point he had a rune or something in there. But now we're going to go on past this, and there's some more guys up here on both sides that need to be taken out. I'm going to take out this giant too. Then we can take these guys out. Which, when we first started this game, we used to always use the shield. But we have gotten to the point now where we just use our weapons. Which I do have some cool things, like this magic thing right here. It rips his tail around, that's pretty cool. My son really likes that one. I prefer the sword, but that's me. There is one that I did buy the other day. Where is it? This one. And you can use it with the staff. I will show you that one in a minute. Pretty sure there's a pumpkin head guy somewhere over here. No, it's farther down. I don't remember exactly where he's at. But it doesn't matter. I am up to 49,000 runes now. So as you see, I started with 400. And just doing this quick little run that I've done so far, we're already at 49,000. Most of the time I don't die because I'm kind of paying attention to my health, but sometimes they just catch me off guard and I'm not paying attention. And there's a bunch more guys over here. And I usually don't check these guys because we're full of their stuff because we don't usually use the bolts. It's not necessarily that we don't like them and just don't really use them. And there's these two guys. This guy's just standing around. He's up here practicing his sword techniques up on the rock. Not sure what he's doing. Then we got a few more guys right over here, just on the other side of this rock. There are 3 of them, and then there's also a pumpkin head guy over here. Man, he'll come out here in a second. There he is. Come on, buddy. Three hits and they're done. Then there's just a little bit more stuff over here. Not very much. It's just some of those zombie guys. And there's one more over on this side. What's up? And so, as you can see, that'd give me about 50,000 runes. So if I went and did that run again, I would be able to get 100,000, but I actually need like 150,000. But we have got the expansion pack, and that is the part my son doesn't want me working on. As you can see, we don't have a whole lot of the map opened up yet. That's because he doesn't want me exploring or doing anything. But they're worth a lot of points over there, so I like to go and do some farming for some runes, because you can get a lot of runes really fast in this area. And if I go this way, there is just a dude, and he's like naked, and he is really strong. I have not really attempted to fight him. I just happened to wander into that area, and he started attacking me, and I was like, what are you doing? Why is this human attacking me? But I usually just avoid him. At some point, my son's going to want to go over there and do stuff. But these guys give you like, remember how many they give you? 700 runes apiece. So the zombie guys that give 700 apiece in this area is so amazing. This guy is going to annoy me because I wasn't expecting to have to fight him. Caught me off guard. That's okay. All I have to do to avoid that guy, he's right there by that tower. I just have to kind of go around him. He's not part of my rune run. I don't usually like to fight the guys that are a little bit stronger, because I'm just trying to get in, get some runes, and then do my upgrades. That's part of my rune run, is just trying to get enough runes to do the upgrades, then do the upgrade. And it is very tedious, kind of boring sometimes, but that's why I change it up and go to different areas. And do things like this, where I can just fight different people, and sometimes I get bored and just want to go destroy stuff. But there are a lot of these guys out here, and at 700 a pop, it definitely makes your rune count go up very rapidly. And that's exactly what I need. Now, I could just go here and warp in, and then go back to the same spot and start over and do it again. But it gets boring when you're doing it. So that's why I like to have different areas that I go to. So it kind of changes. Somebody dropped something back here. Rata fruit. Something I'll probably end up selling. Because we can make stuff, it's just most of the stuff we don't really use. So it's just each thing is 10 runes when you sell it, so it adds up pretty rapidly, actually. Now over here, like I've already killed a couple of the dogs. These dogs are worth way more than the dogs in the other areas. See this guy? He is worth 1,300 runes, and that is amazing. I gotta collect this thing. And there should be another guy right there. There's another one of those things up here. Let's get that. It is a spirit gravestone. I don't know what they're used for yet. There is a really big guy over here, and we don't know how to beat him yet. You see him over there? He's got... he's like the Wicker Man, but he's on fire, and he's pretty brutal. And I try to avoid him as much as possible because his reach is really far. He will kick the ground, and all of this fire and brimstone and rocks and everything just goes flying across, and it's very obnoxious. I don't remember what these guys are worth. They are worth 1,400 apiece, and I like to come over here and kill them. And then I will go back to that little town that I passed and clean up shop there. But as you can see, I just broke 100,000 runes. So just in this area alone, I've gotten over 40,000 runes in very little amount of time. But here's that guy. Oh, let's go get you. I need those runes. 1,400. Look at him. He's big, he's obnoxious, and he noticed I'm here, and watch this. Oh, see how far away he is, and he's still getting to where I'm at. That is awful. Not awful for him, it's awful for me. Because that means I can't get as close to him as I would like, and I think my son has tried to attack him once before, but he did not do so well. So he just said that's for another time. So I just kind of avoid him whenever I'm doing these rune runs, because I don't have the time to do it while I'm just trying to upgrade everything. But I don't remember if there's any more guys in here. been a minute since I've been to this area. I usually just go do the other side because I like killing the cult people. They're not actually cult people, but they make me think of cult people. They're always dancing around and happy in their own little area. And oh, that wasn't a guy. If I go over there, there's a bunch of birds, like mechanical birds. I'll go over there and show you one. Here's one right here. And they give you 1,500 a piece, which we are up to 112 now, but that still is not enough. I believe we're at like 150 that we have to have to be able to do any upgrades. But I don't dive too deep into the birds because they will gang up on you. And that sucks when that happens. And let's see. Now where do I want to go? So now I can actually do this. I need to go back to this map and I can go over here and I can go to the round table. Then I can go sell some of my stuff and see if I have enough runes. I don't think I will because I do believe 148,000 runes is what we need to upgrade. So I will come over here. Is that one? Nope, it's this one. Yes. I will talk to the armor. And I'm going to sell some stuff. Like here's the Rata fruit. I'm going to sell all of those. That's 200 runes. Back, I don't need that. I use those. I don't know what these are used for yet, but I'm going to go ahead and sell them. Mushrooms I sell. We keep all the smithing stones because we need those for upgrading our weapons. And I have all of these weapons already, so I can sell them. We keep the smoldering butterflies because we like to make the flaming grease to add to our sword. Oops, I changed the page. And I need to sell all these. All these and human bone shard. I can sell all those. And here's my runes that I gathered. There's 1,800 runes. See, these are worth 1,800 or 800 a piece, so that's always wonderful. And I got some white flesh mushrooms here. These can go. That is 6,000 points right there. And we can sell these. I don't sell those. These are golden rune 10s. These are ones that I've gained earlier. But I'm going to sell all of those. And we are at 142, so I need to get about 6,000 more runes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it or not. I got some of these. And yeah, I'll go ahead and sell all those. Because that gives us enough to go ahead and upgrade. Now, I can go back over here to the table and I can do the upgrade. I really need to upgrade the faith to 40 so that we can use a better spellcaster. And so we are going to go to faith and we are going to put it up to 37. That leaves me with 1,256 runes. And next time I come on to play, I'll go do essentially the same thing just so I can get enough runes just to upgrade my guy. I hope you enjoy this. This isn't our normal thing that we like to do, but I hope you enjoy this immensely. Please share with your friends. Give us a like, leave us a comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.